You see? We're not letting romance die in this pandemic. So today's been pretty slow. I'm not really videoed much at all because we were doing a pub quiz with about 30 of my mates last night, and it culminated me drinking Asti on my own at 3 in the morning. For no reason. Lil and I aren't big drinkers by any stretch. So anytime we do drink, it turns into kind of a heavy night and a struggle the next day. So hence I've not really filmed anything. But I'm just about to make a mushroom risotto, and we've made it before. I'm going to just document that, and that can be the vlog for today because, as I say, I don't have much energy. I hope you're all good in ISO. I really hope you're all doing well. This is kind of giving us something to do, which is nice. But I imagine a lot of you are tearing your hair at this point, but just keep smiling. Just focus on self-improvement. That's a good thing to do. We can't improve anything beyond ourselves at this point. Pick up Jamie Oliver for the recipe. Let's get going. Everything in risotto you want really, really finely chopped because it's meant to kind of melt away into the rice. I'm gonna cheat because I can't be asked to chop right now. Celery, small onion, I'm just gonna use half a large one. Onion, finely chopped. Risotto rice, white wine, sea salt. Now this has a few sprigs of fresh chevrill, tarragon, parsley, picked and chopped. So we're using parsley as grown by Lillian. 1 lemon, juice of, Parmesan cheese, 4 large handfuls of wild mushrooms, teaspoon of butter, extra virgin olive oil, some stock, and 1 handful of dried porcini mushrooms. Now, I've not gone for porcini because we couldn't get hold of any, but these will pretty much be the same. Risotto rice is ridiculously thirsty, so when it says 1.5 litres of stock, use 1.5 litres of stock. It's a crazy amount, but the rice literally sucks it all up. Handful of porcini mushrooms in there, or non-porcini mushrooms in this case.
You know it's porcini mushrooms, not porcini.
You need a bit of your stock to cover these. Large pan, heat a lug of olive oil. Add the onion and the celery. After 10 minutes, fish these out. I'm gonna chop these up for later, but you need to save the liquid. Cook for 10 minutes on a low heat. Don't colour them. After 10 minutes, you're gonna add the rice straight into there. Feels quite strange, and we're gonna turn up the heat. Give that a stir, get it all mixed in. I'm gonna pour in the wine. In this measure, it's about half this bottle. Now, this is what I learned for the first time I did this. So now what we're gonna do is add the liquid for the porcini mushrooms that we saved from earlier. And I remember I told my gran once I'd made this recipe, and I was like, I ladled the liquid in slowly. And she said, oh, you did it properly then. You cook the rice slowly by adding water till it absorbs. It also says do it through a sieve, so I can't do this handheld. Let's turn the heat down to a simmer, and we're gonna slowly ladle spoon after spoon into there. Add a ladle, let it absorb. Add another ladle, wait till it absorbs. I don't have a ladle, so we're using just a big spoon. We're gonna do 3 at a time. And it seems like that will never go into that, but you just wait. We're gonna add chopped mushrooms. Ladle absorbed, time for number 2. A good pinch of salt once adding. Meanwhile, add your mushrooms to it says griddle pan. I'm not entirely sure if this is a griddle pan on it. Because you're grilling them, you want them all to be able to see or feel the heat. That's probably a tiny bit too much, but nevertheless. Chop the parsley. Okay, so these have been grilled until they're soft. Okay, we're gonna add the mushrooms to a bowl. Then we're gonna add the chopped parsley and the lemon juice and a pinch of salt. Then we're gonna toss them all up. Look, I told you, that's some thirsty ass rice. That's 1.5 litres, almost completely soaked up. Goodness. And it's kind of got that gooey consistency. So we're gonna take it off the heat and add a teaspoon of butter and a handful of Parmesan. This would help. We're gonna mix that in off the heat. The way you want this to be, as per the recipe, is soft with a little bit of bite. Obviously that's up to you how you want to do it, but that's what you're aiming for. Now we're gonna let that sit for about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna serve. Add some of the lemony mushrooms. Dash parmesan, sprinkling of extra virgin olive oil. And that's a mushroom risotto.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love this recipe. Jamie Oliver, you are a hero in my eyes.
You're a hero in my eyes.
And you're Jamie Oliver. To be fair, he gets a lot of hate because he kind of made all UK children eat healthier. It's like,